Let's attempt to make this quick. Perhaps I should have known better, but it seems that indulging in the festivities certainly carries with it consequence. But there's business to be handled, namely the high vessel reaching out to me as soon as I woke.
Hello.
Hello.
I wanted you to be able to go over both of these when you have a moment.
Okay. And this
It
is
was
in regards to the knight position, correct?
yes.
Right. Do you need
I
these right now, or is it a...
no,
Okay.
no. You are welcome to keep the both of them. Really, one is just correspondence. I noticed again that you are more comfortable nomadically without like a mailbox. So one is so that we can correspond back and forth when we see each other,
Hmm.
and one is just the handbook. And if you have any questions or anything, you can write them down in the other.
Of course. Thank you. I will
Of
look over
course.
these.
Yeah. Are you okay? Do you need anything?
I should be alright. I did bring
Okay.
these to pass so
Oh,
along, if you would
thank you.
make any use of them.
Are you in need of any sustenance or anything like that yourself?
No, I'm more than supplied, I suppose.
Okay.
Done
I
enough
spend
hunting.
a lot of time in the kitchen and sometimes it overflows. So if you ever have need, let me know.
Will do. I can't say
Okay.
I'm too particularly fond of anything. I don't know if processed would be the right word, but I'll keep
No,
that
that
in
makes
mind. Thank
sense.
you.
Of course, if you run across anything that you find yourself in need of, you need only let me know and I will do what I can to help.
Of course. Thank you. I will
Okay.
be in
Mm-hmm.
contact.
Sounds good. Safe travels.
You the same. I am not sure how she expected me to read these, but then again, I don't believe I've made her all too aware of the fact that common does not come easy for some. Once I could pull her from Wolvenshire, I met with Sundew. Slightly better. Here. Have you received any update from your kingdom regarding what they would like to do with the structure I found?
Surprisingly not yet.
Where do you stand on it?
Well, whatever. I just. I'm not part of the council, so I just honestly, as long as, like. As long as it's not being used for bad intentions, I'm honestly, like, whatever.
Didn't seem like it was getting used at all.
Yeah, well. Just as long as that certain room is just left alone. Everything else in it is like. But I don't know about
It's
how the
probably the
rest of the.
hangover. I don't even know which room you're talking about, but regardless, where do you know where the process stands? As for, did you pass it along, or are you merely
Well,
waiting on the other two to pass it
I'm
along?
waiting on Viscount Apollo because, I mean, he knows, so once he reports it to the Empress, but I haven't seen the Empress in a while.
So
So if I
realistically, it
do,
may have
though.
even just been forgotten.
Probably. But it might be brought up in the next upcoming meeting or so, so.
Hmm.
I can always try to reach out to the Empress if I see her again about the situation. And talk about it on my end.
I more so appreciate the silence. The less attention, the better at this point. I'd
Very well.
prefer to be over and done with it, and if the two options are over and done with it and let it fade into just being forgotten about, then so be it. I'd rather that than drag it out over a longer process.
Well, if there's any updates, I'll let you know.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
With that, then, come along. Who needs to pick up who?
Where are we going to one of your places?
Yes.
Turn around. Whoa!
Follow me.
Did you do this? Oh.
This way.
Whoa.
Any preference on where to sit?
I don't really care.
You can either sit there or move this closer.
One second. No, not that one. Ah. Okay. Alright. Can I... Fine. Okay, go on.
You can bring it closer. This is strangely
Will it
far.
let me sit?
Oh, it's just extremely
This is-
close.
Okay, speak. Please and thank you.
If not evidenced already, I've renovated the stronghold. I figured it was not being used, so
It looks
shouldn't
really
pose
nice.
much issue. However, I understand that if the process is still ongoing, then it could lead to issue. So
Well,
I bring you here in good faith that perhaps at least on your end it's dropped, minimize the pressure. Less people bringing it up, like I said, fade into a forgetfulness.
yeah, that's fair.
Very well.
Is there anything else?
In further trust, I've been offered a seat within the nobility of the overworld crown.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned you wanted to be Master of Coin, right?
Yes, I met with the High Vessel regarding it. She had her council before her. It was a bit of a chance meeting. And, while not offered the role of Master of Coin, I have been instead offered the role of Knight to
Oh,
build trust and relations. Personally, I would see more so that a knight would be higher ranking than a master of coin or a financier. However, I am not very familiar on the inner workings of the crown.
well, actually, the people of finance and emissaries or advisors do have a higher ranking because they have to be trusted with the kingdom's economic standing. So, one accidental miscalculation or catalog in a book can lead to drastic money issues. So,
Meanwhile, the knights are in charge of the kingdom's livelihoods, if nothing else, at least in charge of the royalties' livelihoods.
it also depends on what type of rank of knight, because there's the captain, and captains are...
I don't believe it's a captain role, however, it's still a knight regardless, I would view.
Yeah.
I suppose it's
It's still
a
an
matter
important role
between
regardless.
how much importance you place on life versus material or finance.
Mm-hmm. I think both are equally important.
I don't expect you to say that. What about yourself? Anything new?
What did I do yesterday? No, I didn't do anything yesterday. What did I do the day before? I don't think so. Oh, wait, no. I just made a new sword. Talked to some people. I have to make another sword. I'm in the process of making this one. And, yeah, no, not much else happened. So, nothing exciting or noteworthy, really. Though for some reason, Fifi, Reina, and Nixie decided to interrogate me in Paige's office for some reason.
Regarding?
Silly stuff like this or that. Nothing important.
Not particularly going into detail.
It's nothing. It's just silliness. So, but yeah. Besides your, did you accept the role, by the way?
Unsure as of yet. I'm still more curious about you beating around the bush.
They wanted to gossip about the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I would trust that if it hadn't taken all this to get here already. Having to ask upwards of 3 or 4 times before even a vague answer just doesn't.
They just asked about the ball.
What of it?
They're just interrogating me of why I brought you.
And why did you?
Well, like I just wanted to. Everybody was pretty much going, so. Plus, you mentioned you wanted to build connections. What better way to do that than there?
True enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there anything else?
What did they have to say to that?
Nothing, they just stared at me. I don't know what they wanted for an answer. I honestly don't know.
You said it was Fiore and who else?
Nixie and Reina. They're very nice though.
Who are they again?
Who are they?
Yes.
Nixie and Reina are both librarians. Nixie is part of the End. Reina is part of the Nether. You know Fifi. So. They just like to do, gossip.
Because I just prefer to know which circles my name is being brought up in is all.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Exciting.
Okay.
Much quieter here now.
Mm-hmm.
Better than all the squawking and footsteps of miscellaneous animals.
I don't mind it too much. But the cats can be a bit annoying.
Suppose I'm a little extra on edge still.
Why is that?
On account of my head is still trying to
Oh.
split apart. Every light is about as bright as the sun, and every sound is grating against the insides of my ears.
Right. Yeah, I don't miss that feeling. Here, that might help, actually.
You're welcome to keep it.
No, it'll help.
Right, I did
I also
also
learned
have
that-
these for you.
Oh. Thank you! Oh my goodness, you got so many.
Anytime I've found them, I've kept them around. I usually tossed them out, but if you have usage for them, then...
That can go away. I need to sort through everything again. I don't understand why somebody gave me rotten tomatoes at the ball. What the heck? Okay. Well, this is annoying. I have so much stuff. Give me a second, sorry.
Of course.
That can go in there. And where's my... No, wait. Maybe this one? Okay, yes, I can put more stuff in here. And, okay, that's good. Thank you.
Hmm? Oh.
I appreciate it.
I don't have any use for them, so...
I make a lot more jewelry now. Now I just need to get my hands on some netherite ingots. My poor, poor wallet. Oh well.
Netherite, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, I can only trade it with, Roinar Rexaris. And it's pretty hefty a price, because considering how hard it is to get. But it is a really useful ore, which I understand why it's so pricey.
What is it used for?
It's used in a lot of type of weaponry and combinations to create an even more stronger weapon. Combined with Eternium, it's like tenfold sometimes. And then if you combine it with jewelry, it makes it even stronger. I'd rather make netherite jewelry than just make plain old regular jewelry.
But if it has, as you said, mixed with Eternium, tenfold strength, almost feels wasteful using that on jewelry now.
Not particularly, no. There's only a couple things you can use it for with Eternium. Not a lot. It really depends. So, any gems are welcome. Yeah. I'm chilling.
Here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
If you'd like to have a look around in the meantime, feel free.
Alright.
Let's see.
What happened?
Nothing, something got in somehow. I don't know where
So
it would
that's
have
what I
come
was
from.
hearing.
Here.
Ooh. Yum.
Drinks I've picked up. Just slamming them down.
Thank you, delicious.
I think I went through that in maybe half an hour. Here you
Oh.
are doing them in the span of 5 seconds.
Again, alcohol was best friend during war.
And it's still a crutch for you?
No, I just don't get affected by it as much anymore, so. Yeah, alcohol isn't the way to go for a crutch.
Certainly doesn't seem the way to go for about anything, but... You've definitely spruced the place up a bit. It looks really nice. I've tried. It's not like the Enderians left it in too much of a taken care of state.
They're very old.
I
We
also
don't know.
don't understand particularly the original vision for the design, but
Yeah, we don't either.
lots of long winding halls to nothing, or pointless statues. There's a particular staircase that I believe leads to nothing other than a suite of cells.
Mm.
But regardless, provided it doesn't continue being an issue, then I think I've got a nice base of operations here. Or living quarters, or however. I'd like to perhaps one day myself host a ball, or gala, or something of the like. There's the big central fountain out there. I don't think... I could
Definitely a
certainly
nice
see
place
people
for a
around.
party. Yeah. Though I would wait until I have more confirmation on what the council is gonna talk about. I don't even know yet.
I'm still finishing the place up. This study is one of very few rooms actually
Very nice
furnished.
study. It's a very nice study.
It was a library, and I had to fill something in the space, so...
You have a lot of books, but they're all blank.
They're what I got from the library itself. Eventually, I'll most likely put the enchantment books up. But I don't particularly collect in the first place. I've never had the need to.
Ah. I only have the one on me, and that's just to write down my commissions or notes that I have to remember. I forget a lot.
I've noticed people tend to.
Yeah, well, I write it down, then I fall asleep, and I have to be reminded the next day.
Even when written down.
Yeah, I have to open up the book to remember what I did the day before.
Ah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. What on earth, Jim? Huh? No, I'm talking about a horse.
In regards to books,
Mm-hmm.
I met with the High Vessel once again today,
Mm-hmm.
and was given both correspondence and it said a sort of law book to familiarize myself with.
Oh, yeah. The overworld law book?
Potentially.
Or did she give you, like, all 3 law books for each realm?
No, just this.
Oh, Triquetra. That's... Alright.
More than I got out of it.
Mm. Oh. Okay.
After the
That
amount
makes
of pages
sense.
in there now?
There's 28 pages.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see what it's about. Huh. Harmony, neutrality, law enforcement, peacekeepers and guardians, powers and responsibilities, overview, law. It's very interesting.
I've been flipping through in downtime, but sure how much I've already ran you through, or if Paige may have mentioned elements to you, I'm not sure. I was raised a bit unconventionally.
Oh,
I
she did
mostly
mention that. She did mention something along those lines, but that's about it.
Regardless, most of my time growing up was spent with my father.
Mm.
And while I'm more than familiar with the, I suppose, standard Wolfkin written language, the general language we speak back and forth, not particularly familiar with when it comes to writing it.
Oh, so you only know what some of this says?
I can pick up bits and pieces.
Oh, is that what I saw written on your chest before? The Wolfkin language.
Yes.
Oh, I was wondering why it looked kind of familiar. Oh, I can't read it. I see. Well, do you want me to read this to you?
Anything important of it, yes, I would like relayed.
Okay. Well, all of it's pretty much important. So there's law. There must be a designated representative from each origin, a Shriekling, Wolfkin, and Flower Spirit, who acts as guardians of the collective peace. These representatives oversee disputes and potential conflicts between origins, mediate issues, and ensure that no origin is unfairly taken advantage of. The Triquetra is a respected, neutral body that upholds the peace and unity between the Shriekling, Wolfkin, and Flower Spirit origins. It serves as a governing body that is designed to balance the often divergent and sometimes conflicting cultures, priorities, and powers of the 3 races. Each race, Shriekling, Wolfkin, and Flower Spirit, has its own distinct way of viewing the world and values. Therefore, this council ensures that their unique interests are represented while also maintaining peace and harmony between the 3 fractions. Conflict mediation. The Triquetra is empowered to mediate and resolve disputes between the origins. This could involve everything from small community conflicts to large-scale disagreements over territory, sacred sites, or even trade. The Triquetra works to keep the peace without letting any one race dominate the others. In the event of a major conflict, the Triquetra may call a summit or gathering to facilitate dialogue, with the 3 representatives standing as neutral overseers. Law enforcement oversees the enforcement of laws, especially these concerning the 3 races' interactions with one another. They ensure that sacred territories, natural sites, and cultural customs are any race violates the agreed-upon peace, however, they are also bound by their own set of laws, such as ensuring no single origin holds excessive power or favor, and no one is treated unfairly. Peacekeepers and guardians.
It's from.
In times of crisis, whether it be external threats, magical disturbances, or internal strife, the Triquetra will act as peacekeepers. They are often seen as a stabilizing force, intervening when tensions threaten to erupt. This could include deafening shared borders, intervening when rogue members of any regions threaten the peace, or assisting in negotiation of alliances with other kingdoms and origins. Chambers. The Triquetra meets as a neutral location known as the Sanctum of the Three. It is a place where representatives from each race can conduct their deliberations without interference. Oh. The Triquetra Oath. Each member of the Triquetra swears an oath upon assuming their role. This oath binds them to neutrality, justice, and the preservation of the alliance between the origins. The oath includes neutrality. They will act impartially, placing the balance of all origins above personal or origin interests. Protection. They vow to protect the peace and safety of the lands, intervening when the balance is threatened by violence, environmental degradation, or magical instability. Harmony. They will ensure that no origin is marginalized or unfairly oppressed, working toward the peaceful cohabitation of all races. And then there's the oath. How long is this oath?
Here.
This is a very long oath. Wait. Yeah, this is a very long oath. Okay.
Don't worry.
That's pretty much it.
So is she requesting me for this Triquetra?
I'm assuming that's why she gave it to you.
Could always be knowledge of what I'm defending. She gave me this one as well.
Let's see. Atticus, I know that this book does not give any definitive, nuanced answers as to what my intentions are for this kingdom. I do hope that with time you can see the intentions that I have to truly extend the kingdom's reach to the Wolfkins and Flower Spirits. I know you will likely have questions, and I welcome them with open arms. I will do my best to answer as transparently as possible. Sincerely, Lenora Knox. P.S. I have left this book unsigned so that we may trade it back and forth should you wish to. I know some conversations are better had in person, but I acknowledge just as well that some are better when given the opportunity to write them down and think them out. After considering your preference for a nomadic way of life, I do not wish to burden you with several pieces of correspondence when we can keep a record with one book.
Doesn't exactly clarify, but...
I think the point of the book is to ask questions to get more clarification.
So far... Are you requesting me for the Triquetra? Who would I be working alongside? Is there any training I require? What else do I need to ask?
What else are you interested in? She did say to ask her anything about regarding all the origins and even especially the Wolfkins.
You said you had picked up familiarity. Was any of this looking...
I can't make heads or tails of it, but I mean, the language itself just looks familiar to what I've seen on signs in my old village that I used to live in. I could never read it.
Makes sense.
Nor speak it. Same goes with my own language.
How so?
Endurians have their own language, written and spoken. I can't understand or write it. I just was never taught. I only know one.
And there's no way to learn nowadays, or is it something reserved for children?
I could probably learn, but it would take me a while. Endurian is a very complicated language.
Just trying to get my thoughts in a line.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably more. You wouldn't mind drafting my response?
Alrighty, go ahead.
I know what I wish to say, I don't know how exactly would be best put in correspondence like this.
Do you want me to just put a page that is labeled questions? And then put all these questions down?
Go on.
Alright. Let's see. First question.
Are you requesting me for the triquetra?
Okay. Second question.
Who would I be working alongside?
Third question.
Is there any training I'll require?
Fourth question.
In specific, what will be needed from me?
Fifth question.
Will I be required to live in the castle?
Sixth question?
Do I have any consistent duties I need to be aware of?
Seventh?
Is there a path up to higher positions still?
Eighth?
What steps? No. What active steps are you taking towards change?
Is that all?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Happy I could help.
Is there anything I can assist you with?
Not at the moment. So, actually, there's a, I've already checked it, but if you're ever out exploring and you see an old site, there might be like a marked sign that said Memorial for a Goblin attack along those lines. Would you mind just looking around, and if you see anything or find anything suspicious, could you let me know?
Is that sign written in the...
Oh, right. It should have, it should have an old, blacksmithing hammer above the plate, unless it was taken down. But, yeah.
If I find anything unusual, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
I plan to add guest quarters here. And given that you're certainly a help, you would be welcome to stay.
Oh, I thank you.
I adopted from someone I spoke with a don't ask, don't tell. If you need to stop here to skip any sort of toll,
Oh.
get away, you're welcome to.
Well, thank you. You're, well, you can't skip the toll in the end, unfortunately, but you're welcome to visit anytime.
I assumed as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, am I allowed to, or should I not?
Go ahead.
I'll make sure to let you know, though, whenever I want to stop by, of course.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I mean, it's kind of a little rude to arrive somewhere unannounced.
I'll see you around Sundew.
Alright, you two. If you need my help with anything else, just let me know.
Will do.
Bye, Atticus.
With that, my least productive day thus far closed, with a very heavy sleep following it. The next day, I was able to handle some correspondence with the High Vessel, both in handing over the questions that Sundew transcribed, as well as getting them back a few hours later. But, before I could reach back out to Sundew for transcription, she reached out to me. Certainly seems to be doing something. Ah. Hmm. What gave you the impression this was a wise idea? She's there, isn't she? Or at least somewhat of her Enderian associates. As much as I'd like to go back and figure out what they're doing. If it's under investigation at the moment, then going there would only be foolish. What? Well, I've already searched the wing. I almost have to wonder if she used the Waystone. Brought everyone back. What is going on here? Far outside of my concern. Sure.
Can you please show it to me right now?
What's the matter?
I need to double check something.
You don't have the trust to allow me information first?
I just need to confirm something first before I start explaining. Please, Atticus.
I don't particularly have any reason to show. As we had already established, you wanted it kept under some degree of secrecy.
I do, and right now, the end is in an uproar because somebody managed to get to our realm via one of those portals, Atticus. And I just want to double check to make sure nobody found the room you hidden away. Because if they did, I don't want the End Kingdom to be on your back by a mistake.
All right. We have a mutual respect and trust, correct?
Of course.
Would you take me at my word if I checked it? If someone has indeed made their way into my stronghold here, then yes, I will show you to the room. However, as to my understanding, it is still a point of contention. If it's not mine, I would like to keep that card on my side. You understand, yes?
Very well.
I'll be back. I will meet you in the study.
I forgot how to get there.
Is this one? Yes. Untempered. Good. If it was, I would know. Roundabout way of getting back. Showed her I went upstairs, but if I come from a different pair of stairs, that's the least I can do to throw off a scent. This may become more of a national security concern than I thought. Sundew? It is not my own. I've got the area around it trapped as well. None of the traps have been triggered.
Great.
And everything is unchanged as to the last that I saw it.
This is just perfect. This is just great. Fantastic. No. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is also great, but it's not good. Shoot. Sorry. I need a pace.
Of course.
I mean, it's good that it's not the portal that... It's not your portal. That means...
It's
You
one
didn't
you
do it?
don't know of.
It's one I don't know of, and somebody who I don't know who did it, and now it's a risk of national security in our realm. Oh, that's just lovely.
If it makes you feel any better, I've done some exploring throughout the day and I found these. I'm not sure if it will be of any good use right now, but I don't have any use for them and I know you collect them.
Thanks, Atticus. I need to head back to the end. I need to talk. I won't mention anything here, but just
No.
keep an eye out of
If...
your own base.
Of course I already do. If it's within the company that already knows of my position here, then you can say that you have seen it with your own eyes. It is not mine.
I haven't.
But again,
I'm putting a lot of trust in you right now, and I don't know whether that's foolish or just downright gullible, but I'm willing to do it.
I've placed the
willing to
same
go
trust
back.
bringing you here again and again. Or showing you to remotely any of my outposts.
I'll
I
vouch
expect
for
to-
you. I beg of you, though, please don't make me regret that.
I would not.
Alright, I'm gonna get home and try to figure out who did this.
Of course.
Sorry for springing this on you.
Understandable concern. If I hear of anything, I'll let you know as well.
Thank you.
And try and make my rounds around anybody that I know of.
Thank you very much. I'll be on my way.